Hello, Anderson County. This is Councilman Brett Sanders on August the 17th County Council meeting review or follow-up. I'm excited to announce just in tonight's meeting we approved over $129 million in investment money coming into Anderson County. We have 4 companies coming in with a total of $129 million investment, with 236 new job opportunities available for the people of Anderson County, our citizens, with an average salary of $23 per hour, with a tax revenue of approximately $75 million. So that was a good night. Yeah. And I'm excited to announce that one of the projects is coming into my district in the Townville area, which Townville is a quiet rural area, a beautiful area that I think this type of industrial type business will fit in great with. It's an agricultural based company, and I'm excited to see them in the Townville area to create some opportunities for the citizens of Townville. After that, we had a few zoning changes. We had a couple zoning changes tonight from R20 to RD, residential duplex. We also had a project on Highway 187 that was very controversial. It had came up in the past. This project, the citizens were not really in an uproar, but they were very concerned. The developers team came in, we sat down with them, we met with the people in the community, and basically what we're doing, or they're doing, is a conservation subdivision. So we just passed second reading on conservation, our last council meeting on the conservation subdivision, and that will allow developers to do a more quality project that fits in with the community, I think, in our environment here. You know, we're a rural area. We're not too rural, but there's a lot of farmland, and you see a lot of tract homes. But I think this type of zoning that is coming up or going to be allowed is going to allow people to have more buffers, more walking trails, more country type feel, and it also allowed the developer to have a smaller lot where they can cluster some of the houses, which will benefit the investor on the infrastructure costs. So it's hard to entice an investor to come in and invest money with not trying to utilize every piece of the property. And in an R20 subdivision, that is what you see, you know, or an RA. They're coming in, they're wanting to build on every square inch of the property to maximize their investment for their shareholders, for their sales. And I think the conservation subdivision, the trade-off is going to be the savings and the infrastructure costs and some other things. There's some tax advantages as well. It's going to allow them to put out a more quality or higher quality product that is pleasant on the eye and more nature or user friendly for the people of the neighborhood. So I'm excited about that. And we also had an update on our EMS. I would like to read through some of these, if I may. QRVs, as of right now, are going to be stationed at Slabtown Fire Department, the Pendleton Fire Department, Townville Station, Powdersville Fire Department, Center Rock Fire Department, Williford Fire Department, Ebenezer Fire Department, Whitefield Fire Department, and the Cheddar Fire Department. As of right now, from Friday's public safety meeting, paramedics are staffed at 95%. By the end of this week, there will be 100% staff. Our vehicles are in the process here. They have picked out a design that will be completed, or they're being wrapped right now. So by September the 1st, we'll be up and running and ready to go. Also, MedShore, they are hiring EMTs. They're about staffed now. Trucks are in. They're also at the initial stage of coming in. Everything rolls out September the 1st, and they're basically doing like a hurricane or disaster relief where they saturate an area. They're going to come in, saturate our area to make sure, you know, to help iron out any problems or anything. So we'll be overstaffed, basically. We'll have, and at the end of all this, or this transition period, we'll have better coverage system with a quicker response time with areas. I saw the graph. They did algorithms on 911 calls on time response areas, and it shows weaknesses or white spots that need to be addressed that can possibly be or potentially be life-threatening for a patient. And those areas are filled in and staffed properly. So I think there's a lot of rumors and all going on out there. I know it is an emotional subject for some people, but you have to look at all the facts and the data. And overall, I think we're going to have a system that other counties are going to want to try to emulate with better coverage, quicker response times. 911 center here where we had multiples working, now we'll have one system there. So there's a lot of things just behind the scenes that I hate to say the public's not aware of, but a lot of times people don't come to, at the public safety meetings. I don't think I have seen one person from the public there. Same way with our budget. I'm chairman of the finance committee, and you sit in there and you're talking about millions and millions of dollars that belongs to the citizens of Anderson County. I would like to see more people come in from the public, ask questions, be concerned. And there's a lot, like I said, a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of hard work that goes into this from county employees, from private entities you question or have concerns that you want to get addressed from that's being done that the public is not aware of. And I don't know, I know we sit down, I sit down with you, Greg, and we go over some of these things, but we had population data come out and we're 203, almost 204,000 people now. And it's hard for not only a county, but a council person from each district. How do I reach all these people? So, you have social media, and a lot of times with social media, things get put out there that aren't true, and people run with it, and it's very, that's something I'd like to see us do a better job at educating the public, keeping them better informed, or a better way to stay in touch with them. And if anyone would that sees this that wants to be informed, call me or text me at 864-934-7053, and I will and send me your email address, and I'll make sure that anything county related gets emailed to you. It'll overwhelm you at first, but you can actually look through a lot of these emails and it'll say what district it affects. So if some of my constituents in District 4 see on there that it's a District 4 issue, then they can start gathering information and data, reach out to me, reach out to the county, and that way I think it would help people be better informed. And it's not, I think, as an elected official, my job is to do all the grunt work and the leg work that some people don't have the time to do, or they just don't want to do it. And I feel like as their representative, I'm here, I have to do that work. And I take pride in the work that I do, and I make sure that I go through, I gather all the facts, and I make the decision that I can sit down with anyone and say, okay, this is all the factual information. Let's sit down together and go over it, and I can justify and rationalize. We had a resolution tonight honoring Skin Thrasher's Hot Dogs, 75 years in business in Anderson County. We also had a resolution for the People's Bank, which is 70 years service to the community. Also had a resolution honoring Kathy Hipp as the school superintendent of the year, South Carolina superintendent of the year, and that's 2 that we've gotten. And she was very instrumental in the 3, 4, and 5 Career Center, and has dedicated her life to the betterment of her students. Not only that, but the citizens of Anderson County, and putting I don't like to say, I look at everything on a business side, a quality product, but that's exactly what it is. I mean, their job is to turn out a quality product, a quality student, and I think I'm very proud of our career centers and the way we're moving. We had an update from SC Alliance tonight that actually shows, that the businesses are coming here because we do have the talent, we do have the workforce, we do have the educated skills, education. We do have the degreed folks, the managerial types, or CEO types, and we also have the skill set types that can come in, a company can come in, and there's great opportunity here for companies to come to Anderson County. Why wouldn't you want to be here? I mean, it's beautiful here. It's great here. Now I think a lot of companies are seeing that, and that's exciting. We have the workforce. We have a lot of people disagree, but we have good tax rates. We have good incentive packages and programs here, and more businesses will be coming to Anderson County. Just like tonight when we started out earlier, $129 million worth of investments just in third reading alone tonight, and 236 new jobs. So I'm excited about it, and I just want to see the county keep moving forward and keep doing the good things that they're doing.